AMS certified meteorologist Mike Nichols has top 30 market experience.
Well, good morning. We go to Kirkwood, Missouri. I guess some people just don't check out the forecast before heading out, like this guy. The drive was nice and safe until he hit that icy patch around the turn. Pretty lucky he didn't smash up a bunch of other vehicles. The bottom line, ice and speed, not a good mix. You must slow down or you wreck and get ticks. Ticks like speeding or reckless driving or something like that. Not good. It was really icy yesterday in Missouri. A lot of ice glaze there. That was the edge of the winter storm that pushed through ice. Also in parts of Kentucky and Ohio yesterday, and now it's moving up through the northeast. We've got winter storm warnings up for snow as far south as southern New England, Pennsylvania, New York, and it turns to ice. The morning commute, icy this morning. Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, up into Philadelphia, ice and snow. They've already closed schools. In fact, they closed them last night based on that forecast. Meanwhile, the southeast getting the severe weather that we had yesterday here, and much needed rains, I might add. Had some severe weather in Mississippi this morning. High pressure building in for us for the weekend. That means a nice drying out for us. And hey, a heat wave. How about 10 degrees in Minneapolis instead of negative numbers? That's nice. 22 in Chicago, 19 in Kansas City, 36 in Dallas, 54 over in Houston. The fog is improving in our area. It's improving as we speak. The front is now east of the area, and northwest winds drying things out for us. 69 for the high today. Will become partly sunny, but we can't rule out the possibility for some morning showers. There's a little wave pushing through some thunderstorms this morning in San Antonio, and that wave is headed our direction, but I think it's showers for us, and then partly sunny this afternoon. Clearing out tonight, 48 for the overnight low with some patchy fog tomorrow morning with a full moon tonight. 70 for tomorrow's high, 74 on Sunday. Next round of showers on Tuesday with another cold front. Tracy.
Well, it looks transformed into Smurf Town. They're going for a place, of course, in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Now, going for the record, you know, but here's Smurfy's Law. Smurfy's Law says one less person shows up than you need for the record.
Oh, right.
And Smurfy's Law Part 2 is when, you know, you got that Smurf costume, but it doesn't fit the Smurfection. Not good.
Did you make those up? Did you write those
My
yourself?
writers are not on strike.
A 17-year-old boy on Christmas Day.
They're necking. They were necking.
Were they? Can we show that on TV? If it's a broccoli, we're going to tell you why you need the green veggie. But first, Mike's ready to detail our weekend forecast for us.
You know, Barack Obama, he could be good for broccoli sales, I guess, huh? All right, trivia question time, and the answer is, well, the gender of an alligator is determined by which of these weather variables? Temperature, rainfall, winds, or dew point? Tracy, you guessed temperature earlier. That was exactly right. And tomorrow, in my trivia question, I'll be talking about what is that magic number? What's the magic temperature that might determine whether we have an all-male dominated alligator population or an all-female dominated? So could global warming mean a dominant male population of gators, Tracy?
Very interesting.
Welcome back. About 22 minutes past 6 o'clock on your Tuesday morning. We go right to our radar this morning, and let's take a look at a few features. This cell here approaching Lake Charles, that's produced some pea-sized hail. Now let's focus our attention back on this one over here entering western Jefferson County this morning. Let's move the screen over a little bit. And let's take a cross-section through this. We can take our 3D tracker here, and we can see that this cell here has tops to about 20,000 feet. So this one's not producing hail. This is just a garden variety shower, maybe a couple of crackles of lightning in this one. But what we can expect this morning is a line of showers that should be over with within the next hour and a half or so, and maybe a few rumbles of thunder along with it. But I think the threat for hail has now pushed east of us, at least now for the next few minutes. All right, let's go back to the maps. Bigger picture showing a trailing cool front from a storm system up in the Ohio Valley states this morning. That cool front is actually already through the area. A little line of showers and storms have built back behind the front. Winds will be whipping around pretty good today. Northwest 20, gusting to 30 miles per hour at times. Check out Futurecast. There goes the front. Colder and drier air beginning to move in. So we'll see the temperatures drop from where they are right now. A few more degrees. We're at 57 right now, rain-cooled air there. And we'll go down to about 50 degrees, and then temperatures will struggle to reach the mid-60s later this afternoon with those northwest winds and decreasing cloud cover. 65 for the high. Showers this morning. A few rumbles of thunder give way to decreasing clouds as the day progresses, and it's a breezy day today as well. Lake wind advisory in effect. Much colder tomorrow morning. We're in the mid-30s, maybe some patchy frost around as well tomorrow, especially in the lakes. 59 tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine. Nice warm-up expected for the weekend. Next chance for showers, we get Saturday into Sunday, and especially Monday of next week. Tracy? Well, when it comes to global warming, accurate temperature measurements are crucial. Now, tonight in my special report, new research exposes how many thermometers are not measuring up when it comes to taking those temperatures. Most scientists agree that the Earth's temperature has warmed by about 1 degree Fahrenheit over the last century.
Well, there's a consensus built up over the last couple of decades that the climate of the Earth is warming. The surface temperature is warming slowly. It has been for 100 years or so.
But recent research suggests that the very temperatures used to compute the average global temperature may not be as accurate as they need to be. There is now documented proof that no standard exists for all thermometers that measure surface temperature, critical numbers used to calculate average global warming. The most accurate thermometers are used at places like the Southeast Texas Regional Airport.
Well, this is a high-growth thermometer, and it is used to measure temperature here at the airport facility. It can measure up to 1/10 of a degree Celsius.
However, about 11,000 temperature measurements are taken by volunteers around the country, the so-called Cooperative Observer Program. One researcher notes, the cooperative program has not kept pace with growing demands or with current technology, and that some thermometers showed large differences in temperature due to undesirable instrument exposure. Weather Service officials agree this program needs to be updated. You see, ideally, thermometers need to be mounted properly. They need to be in the shade in a ventilated shelter about 6 feet off the ground and away from heat sources such as buildings and air conditioning units. On any given day, just drive around and you can see the difference. And you can really see the difference on many days in the afternoon with those outdoor thermometers outside businesses such as banks. Outdoor thermometers are not all exposed in the same way. There is no consistency. Some are in the sun too much, and some may not be as accurate as others. You feel the difference too. All right, do you feel hotter in the sun or hotter in the shade?
I feel hotter in the sun.
Okay. Do you think a thermometer would read hotter in the sun or hotter in the shade?
I guess thinking about it, I would assume it would read hotter in the sun.
In the sun. Hotter in the sun.
Now, Lila, looks at that ice cream right there. It's not melting too fast. Do you think it will melt faster in the sun or in the shade?
Definitely in the sun.
Hotter in the sun.
Now, does that go for wintertime too?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a thermometer at home? An outdoor thermometer?
No.
Okay. If you did get one, where would you put it to read an outdoor reading?
On the patio.
The temperature can vary as much as 10 to 15 degrees hotter in the sun than in the shade on a sunny day. The temperature is also hotter closer to the ground. So here's the rub. Until all temperature measurements are consistently measured in the same way, can we be sure that there is global warming occurring at all? Why are accurate temperatures so important? Simple. This is the standard used to see if forecasts for global warming are coming true. One thing's for certain, this hot topic will probably be debated more in the near future. Now, the Weather Service does tell me that they're just now updating that volunteer thermometer network, those cooperative observers. So, still got a ways to go, but they are improving things.
What a wonderful story. And that's a great experiment to do with your kids, like take the thermometer out and see.
Science project time. There
exactly.
You go.
While we still have some time left before school. All right. Thanks, Mike. Great job.